Hello, my name is Rainbow Gamer and I'm gonna stream a roguelike dungeon crawl Stone Soup again. In yesterday's stream I have died many times. You can watch the replay on Twitch if you want, but today we're gonna create a new character and try a couple more times. So let's get on with it. As always, character race will be random and equipment too will be randomized. The Wonder class starts with the random equipment that fits the aptitudes of the given race, so it's the most random loadout that can be in this game. And we have a ghoul. Uh, Ghoul is a special kind of character because Ghoul can't heal himself with ordinary methods of just waiting. It needs to eat corpses to replenish health points. So, and as the equipment goes, we have a blowgun with a curare tip needle that may be very useful on stronger enemies because curare poison is very strong, and a spear which I doubt I will use because ghoul has claws and yeah. Hi, Mr. Hef. Yeah, this is my favorite roguelike. Oh, hi, Barbie. Yeah, I remember you for sure. I'm glad you came in, guys. So let's play together. I just gonna unequip the blowgun for now and try to slay this kobold with my bare hands. Yeah, I'm a barbarian like this. Yeah, sure. I have played the Tales of Majel. I have played Cataclysm. I have played Caves of Quid. I have played Adam. I have played a lot of roguelikes. I have played The Ground Gives Way. I just like Dungeon Crawl, Stone Soup, the best of them because it's constantly developed and um it's most random roguelike that I know. Haha, it's a great little roguelike. The development is pretty slow, but it's great. Yeah, mm, it's very hard and but I like it a lot. I will stream it sometimes, but I'm quite bad at it. I'm not good at dungeon crawl stone soup either, but in the dungeon crawl stone soup, I have much more experience because I'm playing it for 5 years from the version 9. Yeah, I have tried still, but I don't like Angband in general because of its grindiness. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I have heard good things about Sil, but I have played about a few hours, so I can't say much. Also, I like FTL very much. With the Infinite Exploration mod and the Captain's Edition. Sank Band is pretty cool, and the Fury Band, I guess, because it has a big overworld and uh, most diverse Angband variant that is still updated right now is post Shankband. So yeah, it's Lovecraftian themed, and it was great, but I got slayed there on the first floor by the stupid red moles. I don't know what they are, but they keep spawning in the first floor, and I tried to kill them with every character that I had, and they just keep multiplying all the time. The Yang Band has this mechanic to multiply enemies like rats and moles. So if you let them multiply enough, then you just can't kill it fast enough, and it will occupy all the floor and eventually kill you. Yeah, I think that was removed from Seal, but anyways, it's a general Angband flaw for me. I like Adam much, but I can't figure out where to go after the first few dungeons. The dungeon crawl, you mean, Barbie, or the Angband? The roguelikes are pretty complicated in general, so yeah. Uh, First few weeks, um, yeah, Angband just has a lot of variants, and variant is basically something like a mod or a total conversion. So yeah. Yeah, Angband variants have more than one dungeon. Fury Band, Post-Rank Band, and um, I think Zang Band, and a few others have more than one dungeon and the overworld, and the Tome version too, of course, and the online version of Tome is Tome.net, which is still active, I think. Yeah, and the TomeNet, as I said, because it's multiplayer. And I think I'm maybe screwed here, but I'll try to run away. Because I have no means to kill all of these monsters. And I'm confused. Oh shit. There's two uniques, so I don't have any teleportation or something, and they confused me. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, Tome was an Angband variant early on until the Dark God remade the game on the another engine. So Tome 4 isn't an Angband variant anymore, but Tome 2 is. I can look up a link of TomeNet for you if you can wait a second and paste it in a chat for the Tome version too, or write it in the PM. So let's try another character now. And we have a Spriggan that's a stealthy, fast, and non-corpse eating character with a few of spells. So I guess we will be stealthy magician that can put enemies to sleep, and yeah. Yeah, Barbie found me on Reddit because I wrote that I'm a disabled gamer and I want to stream, and yeah. So I asked for tips, and there he was. He's pretty cool guy too, and yeah. He basically got my streaming path started, so and they killed me because I hadn't had any spells. Let's try another one. This is how this game goes, really. You fail and you try again, and you fail again and you try again, and so on. I wanna play. I may play specific combinations. Oh, B-Rogue. Yeah, I have played it. Uh, B-Rogue is nice because it doesn't have classes and races per se, so you start as a basic generic character, and equipment that you find and decisions that you make will shape up your character almost entirely. Oh, then have a good night, Barbie, and thanks again for visiting my stream. ASCII is not so bad. For example, I don't like the Tom tile set, one of which is kind of a part of Kickstarter campaign. I really don't like it because it's too cartoony in my opinion. Well, I'm trying to do my best. I don't know if I'm progressing, but I guess I'm talking a bit more clearly now. So, yeah, good night, Barbie. We're playing a high elf now, and he's a ranged character, a bowman. So I'm trying to take out every enemy I can from afar. So that may be uh, easier for us on the first couple of floors because not many enemies have ranged attack this early in game. Yeah, ASCII is pretty well, maybe hard, but I got used to it pretty fast. And another game that I recommend immensely is the RimWorld. It's a space colony building sim. I have messed with it for an hour at my friend, so yeah, I liked it a lot. The narrator is great, and the development continues all the time, and new versions come out, and yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the Darkest Dungeon, but this sanity mechanic confuses me because, well, as for the dungeon crawls Tonsu, I like to play a mutation roulette, as it's called. I like to drink mutation pots. I like eating mutated enemies to gain new mutations. It's part of the fun for me. I like to get unusual things on my character. This system is great on the Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, but I can't get it in my head because it's a large city and you have to scavenge through things, and I just tend to get lost with all of this. So I just watch some LPs of the Cataclysm. I really don't play it myself because I really suck at it. I'm usually dead in the first 3 minutes, so because I tend to go and slay zombies, and you just can't slay zombies right away in that game. Yeah, but the Cataclysm doesn't have an end goal, I guess. So it's maybe not your cup of tea. I'm gonna raise dexterity now, just because we're a ranged fighter. Oh, we gained a lot of arrows. That's a good thing because because if we run out of arrows, we're screwed. and I'm gonna worship the Okowaru god uh, with this character because, well, I need those arrows, and Okowaru provides them as a part of his boon. So yeah, I'm gonna abuse it a bit if I survive long enough, of course. But I got lucky with the arrows this time. It's really... Oh, so good night then, Mr. Hef. And I'm gonna stream tomorrow at the same time, so if you want to, you can follow me to get notified about my streams, and I would like to see you again. So now I'm gonna check the upper floors just to know where the stairs lead, and continue exploring the second floor of the dungeon, shooting all that I can see. This is the altar of god Ashazari, which curses your equipment in exchange for bonuses. I rarely play it because, well, I like to change my equipment freely, and yeah, so I'm gonna search for the rope now to change because as a ranged fighter I need speed more than armor. Oh, it's another god, Nemelex Xobex, that can transmutate items on the ground into card decks that you can use on will with various effects, and it's very powerful, but you need to learn to play it right. So yeah, we have found the ring. Let's try it on and see what it does. Yeah, it's the ring of intelligence, not so useful right now because we haven't got any spells at the moment. And we reached level 4. That's great. So we went around to the level 3 of the dungeon and see how it goes. Oh, we have encountered a unique enemy. He's quite strong. He he's called Grinder. He can paralyze you and cast necromantic spells at you. So yeah, I'll try to shoot him and take him out as soon as possible because at this level he is really strong. As you can see, he paralyzed me and almost killed me, so yeah, and I have 3 hit points left. One hit point and I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Oh, my layout switched, so sorry about that. I've managed to kill the ooze, but I doubt I could kill the grinder with 1 HP. I'll try my best to survive here, so I'm gonna use the one of the potions that I have. I will choose the biggest stack because it probably contains a healing potion, and maybe I will stay alive here. I don't know, let's find out. It's a potion of cure mutations. Well, it didn't help much. And we died. Yeah, we had one healing potion, but we didn't get lucky with it. So I'm gonna I'm gonna launch again. I'm sorry I closed my game, so I'm gonna open it again. Um, it should be okay now. Let's see. Yeah, it is fine now, so I'm gonna play one more chapter. As always, random race and a wonder class to give it the random equipment that fits that particular race. So let's start. And we're halfling with needles, so well, I would like to find a sling because well, halflings are very good with it. I haven't got any other options to kill the gecko, so I used one of my curare needles. That that was pretty bad decision on my part, but I didn't have any option because barehanded halfling is just awful. I'm gonna use just regular needles to clear out some bad guys and see how it goes. We have reached level 2, yay! And I found a dagger that I will take, of course, and try to fight these jackals melee. and we succeeded. Now I'm gonna hide and try to rest up. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. The jackal found us, but I guess I will be able to poison him fast enough to stay alive. And I managed to do this, yes. I'm gonna rest because my health is horrible right now. So, yeah, we have a hobgoblin here. Goblin. Yeah, it's a hobgoblin and cape. So I'm gonna rest and try to get the cape as it provides one more armor class for the character. And I will pick up the stones to mark them as pickable items because I really want to find a sling and use it as my main weapon because halfling has +4 aptitude for slings. That means that you don't need a lot of experience for that. So I'm gonna turn off fighting and unarmed combat for now because, well, I need those 4 skills in the first place. I will heal up a bit and kill these goblins. Heal up a bit again. You should heal up to full almost every fight or every fight. That will help you stay alive for much longer, but I tend to forget about that and just rush into and die horribly. I'm gonna raise dexterity as a shooter and a stealthy character. I need the highest dexterity possible. So we have a cockroach. I will get rid of it, rest a bit, and explore some more. And I died, unfortunately, because I'm stupid. Now we're playing Spriggan again. It's the bow wielding shooter, I guess. So we don't have any books, so I'm gonna turn off the spellcasting and throwing for now because we don't need to waste our experience for that. We found an amulet. Let's check it out. It's the cursed amulet of inaccuracy, of course. Yeah, it's how it's just my luck. So I'm gonna try my scrolls to see if there's a uncurse scroll, remove curse scroll. And the first one that I tried was the recharging scroll that is able to recharge wands and rods. But we haven't got any, so we just wasted this scroll. And the second scroll is scroll of identify, so I'm gonna identify one of my potions, and yeah, so I can't can't remove the amulet for now. And we got the Dagger of Draining. Probably I'm gonna convert to stealthy character now because I like the Dagger of Draining with this Spriggan a lot. As you can see, this terrible weapon drains life forces from everyone that wears it, but it makes very high damage. I'm sorry, I have some problems here, so I'm gonna stop my stream now, and probably I will continue this playthrough in an hour or two. So stay tuned, and sorry for inconvenience.